Last year, a small nonprofit submitted more than 20 grant applications within a single funding cycle. Each proposal was carefully developed. Each one aligned with funder guidelines. Each one required significant time and internal coordination. When the results came in months later, the outcomes were limited. 18 declined applications. 2 received no response at all. What stood out most to the team was not only the rejections, but the absence of feedback. Over time, the process began to feel less like strategic fundraising and more like continuous effort without clear signals of progress. Meet Maya Cruz, Program Director at Bright Path Community Initiative, a small nonprofit delivering youth development and after-school support services in underserved communities. Like many organizations of its size, Bright Path operates with a lean team and depends heavily on external grant funding to sustain its programs. Alongside her is Leo Santos, the organization's primary grant writer. For them, grant writing is not a periodic task. It is an ongoing operational function embedded in their monthly workflow.
We just finalized another submission. That makes 4 this month.
And we still haven't received updates on the first 2.
At Bright Path, grant development is a continuous cycle. As one application is submitted, another is already in progress. There is little downtime between submission, revision, and new proposal development. The process is defined as much by waiting as it is by writing. Across the nonprofit sector, competition for grant funding remains high. Depending on the funder and program category, acceptance rates often range between 10% and 30%. However, what is less frequently discussed is not only rejection, but the lack of structured feedback. Many applicants receive only a binary outcome, approved or declined. Without context or evaluation detail, organizations are often left without insight into how proposals were assessed or where adjustments are needed. Over time, this creates a hidden operational strain within nonprofits. The grant cycle becomes repetitive: drafting, reviewing, submitting, and waiting, then repeating the process. Each cycle consumes staff capacity that could otherwise be allocated to program delivery, stakeholder engagement, or strategic planning. Yet the uncertainty of funding pipelines makes continued application activity necessary.
We can't pause applications because we don't know which one will actually move forward.
One of the most challenging aspects is not rejection itself, but ambiguity. When proposals are declined without detailed feedback, organizations are left to interpret outcomes independently. Questions often remain unresolved. Was the issue alignment? Was the budget not competitive? Was timing a factor? Or was it simply a matter of prioritization among many strong applicants? Without clear signals, improvement becomes iterative guesswork rather than evidence-based refinement. Over time, this environment can contribute to decision fatigue and reduced strategic clarity within teams. Repeated effort without measurable progress can affect how staff perceive the value of the work itself. In organizational psychology, this can resemble patterns of learned helplessness, where consistent effort does not appear to influence outcomes in a predictable way.
It becomes difficult to identify what actually needs to change.
Or whether our adjustments are making any real difference.
After several cycles, Bright Path begins to reassess its approach to grant acquisition. Rather than increasing volume, the organization shifts focus toward evaluation and alignment. They begin analyzing submission history. Which funders engage with their work? Which proposals generate follow-up questions or partial interest? Which applications demonstrate stronger alignment with program priorities? The goal is no longer to apply broadly, but to apply strategically. grant application burnout is not solely the result of rejection rates. More often, it emerges from sustained effort without sufficient feedback loops or strategic filtering. When organizations operate in this environment long enough, even strong teams can begin to lose clarity around direction and effectiveness. This raises an important question for nonprofits and fund development teams. Not only how do we improve our applications, but also how do we design a more sustainable grant strategy in the first place? Next episode, Breaking the Cycle: How Nonprofits Can Reduce Grant Application Burnout.